I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their colors fly. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
That. And what was that judge's name in Judge Davenport? Judge Davenport in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, or Rutherford County, which Rutherford County consists of 3 cities. I think, yeah, 3 cities. You got Smyrna, Laverne, and Murfreesboro. It covers a great land, a lot of land. And they've been locking up kids on bogus charges for as long as I've been alive. You know what I'm saying? I've been back in Nashville for over 20 years, and they've been trumping charges on kids, making up charges, and they've been profiting off of them. And that's part of the problem of not having lack of brotherhood, of not being together, you know what I'm saying, under one banner. Because we would be able to protect our children, protect our young men from getting false charges on them. You know what I'm saying? They be setting them up, throwing packs in your car and stuff. We know what was going down on 12th and Cephas. We know it goes on 16th, 17th, how they be setting up our children and young men, trying to get them locked up. They binding up the strong man. And when you bind up the strong man, then they can do whatever with your women and with your children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get Exodus chapter 1 and 15. They've been going after our children ever since the days of Moses. You know what I'm saying? The pharaohs, your governors, your mayors, your political people in power, they purposely targeted our people. Hold on. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 1, verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah.
So now they speaking to the midwives. Like, why do they always go to our women to try to deceive our people? Why do they always? Now they got these clinics, these Planned Parenthoods in every neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Now that the Planned Parenthood got so bad it backfired on them that they are destroying themselves at a rapid rate. That's how the Lord works justice. They put Planned Parenthood in our communities so we could kill our own children, but it ended up demolishing them and destroying them.
Right.
Give the Most High a hand for that. Give him a hand for that. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 1, verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of one and the other was Puah. Verse 16. And he said, when ye do the office of midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him.
They should what?
Kill him.
See, they've been attacking us through our women and try to get them to kill our kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The heathens always trying to kill our kids. That's why the last verse was saying, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right.
Because the heathen is putting planned abortion clinics all through our neighborhoods so they can diminish our seeds.
Right.
Trying to take the power.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the protection comes from the man. The man is the head of the house. But this society wants to flip that and make the woman the head of the house. But here in the I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General YAHANNA, we teach proper instruction and order in households.
That's right.
We alleviate the disorder in our neighborhoods and our communities.
Right.
By coming out here and teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their true culture.
That's right.
Their true history.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing you should be living by is every word of this book, every scripture of this Bible. And you have to come to the men of the Lord to be able to understand it. Or you'll have Creflo dollars, and you'll have Creflo dollars and what's his name? T.D. Jakes destroying our people. Bishop Walker molesting your kids, taking your wives.
Right. Yeah. All of that.
You trying to go to get counsel, he over there trying to get counsel too.
Right.
He trying to get a little bit under the skirt.
Right.
Right.
And end up getting her pregnant. And now you raising another man's seed. Because the people who are supposed to protect and teaching you is deceiving you.
That's right.
The people who you're supposed to be believing in, you know what I'm saying, is lying to you.
Right.
They turned our women and our children into prey. And now they preying on our kids. By lulling you asleep by playing a sweet, savory song.
Right.
That the Lord demises.
That's right.
It's disgusting. Keep reading.
And then you
Read the last to kill him.
then you shall kill them. But if it be a daughter, then shall live. Then shall she live. Sorry. Then shall she live.
Now they say destroy the men. Don't that sound familiar? Don't it? Ain't that the same thing that's going on today? They keep on shooting our brothers down in the streets, choking them out. They locking our kids up at the young age of 6 on bogus truck charges. Doesn't that sound familiar? The same thing's going on today as that was going on in the times of Pharaoh in Egypt. The same things. But we tell you right now, there's a safe haven on this corner right now.
That's right.
There's a safe haven in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
under Commander General YAHANNA.
Right.
Because nobody else is coming out here teaching you how to better yourselves. Nobody else is coming out showing you by our walk and talk that it's possible to be perfect.
Right.
Christ said, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect.
Right.
So why the Christian church keep on teaching us that nobody can be perfect? When Christ himself told you that you can be perfect.
That's right.
Then the Christian church turned around and lied to you in your face saying, oh, nobody can be perfect. Only Christ was perfect. Those are the disgusting lies of the Christian church. That's why kids are getting locked up for no reason. You know Joe Biden is secretly flying Hispanic children who've been locked up on the border all across the country at night? Why is he doing that? You tell me Freaky Joe care about kids other than touching on them?
Right. Right.
You think that he's doing it? Why do you think he's doing it? Because he don't want to get no media press about it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But God's always watching.
That's right.
He gonna put Karen in a position. Oh, what's this in a plane? They're hauling off children. The children that they stole, kidnapped from people trying to get asylum from the cartels and all the destruction that the U.S. government has started in South and Central America.
Right.
They trying to get away from the hell they created. They rather come be in this hell. You see how sick and disgusting this beast that we deal with? He creates the situation of poverty and death and destruction, then blame you for the death and destruction.
That's right. Right.
Blame you for why your children are getting kidnapped. Blame you why your women are getting lost and murdered. blame you when he made the conditions. We going through hell in this society. And the only way to get out of this hell, to quench that fire, is by keeping God's laws.
Right.
Keep reading. Hold on, matter of fact, drop that. Go to Isaiah chapter 42, 22. Because this beast don't give a damn about us. They see us as a commodity. You know what I'm saying? They see us as a commodity. You know what I'm saying? We're nothing but slaves to them. They get paid off of locking us up. They get paid off of bailing us out. They get paid off of the food that we eat. They get paid off of everything that we do on this earth. They get paid for it. But we suffer the consequences of not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You got it? Read.
Con out of a con. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this a people robbed and spoiled.
But we are a people that's robbed and spoiled. You know what I'm saying? The reason that we are robbed and spoiled is because that we lack brotherhood.
Right.
The reason that we're robbed and spoiled because we don't keep the words of God, but we keep the traditions of men. We do everything that the Christian church tells us to do. When the day you was born, they say, hey, get a cake, put your name on it, and we gonna sing and blow up balloons and celebrate your birthday. When Christmas come around, everybody's going out putting a tree in their house.
Right.
Valentine's Day come around, now you got hearts. But when the Most High says, keep this Sabbath day holy, there's crickets. When the Most High says, love thy brother as thyself, there's crickets. When you shouldn't have hatred in your heart for your brother or your sister, there's crickets. Now, if the Christian church had any good about themselves, they would teach what's in the Bible.
Right.
They'd teach what's in the Bible, but they don't, because that would kill their business. They're in the business of pacifying. They'll pacify and lull you to sleep. Then one day, once we was a great nation above all nations. You can look into history. We did great things. But then we failed because we let one rat live. One rat. You can't let the rat live, because then that rat is going to multiply. He going to teach you rat ways. Now the cat hanging out with the rat. They Tom and Jerry, they cool. They cool now. Then that one cat is going to teach all these other cats to live like a rat.
Right.
And that's what happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in this country.
Right.
We've been following this heathen around just because he's rich. He has the appearance of being rich. We want to be rich. We want wealth. I'm gonna rub elbows with the rat. The rat eat cheese. The rat eating all kind of, he fat. I want to be fat. But in the midst of trading that in, of wanting what the heathen got, we lost our very existence, our own purpose. What the Most High had us here in the first place is to serve Him, not serve no rats.
We want no cowards in our camp, only